Alright guys, it's Wednesday, we're on lesson 31. Let's get some help on our assignment. Start by putting your name at the top of the page. Here comes from today's lesson. It says draw a pair of intersecting lines that are perpendicular. If you see perpendicular, I'm going to show my face here. Perpendicular looks like this, right? Or perpendicular looks like this. It's got to have that right angle in there. So I'm going to go ahead and make mine look like a intersection of a road. Boom. Perpendicular lines. Lines have arrows. So make sure you have arrows on those. Alright, now number 2, or B, says draw on obtuse angle. Now remember we said we were going to make a horizontal line and obtuse going away. Okay? So over here, obtuse angle going away. Okay? It's got a big angle. See how I got those in my answer key? Alright. Take a look at number 2. It says Lanisha bought a kaleidoscope for $4.19. If she paid for it with a $10 bill, how much should she get back? Translate the problem by using some in a way formula and solve the problem. So it's a subtraction problem. We have $10 and we're going to subtract $4.19. Okay? We cross out the 10 and make it a 9. Cross out this 10 and make it a 9. Fellas, you may not talk. Go sit down. Sit down until he's done. Thank you. 10 minus 9 is 1, and 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 4 is 5. $5.81. Number 3, how many hours are there in 7 days? So first of all, you got to find out how many hours in 1 day. And there's 24 hours in a day, so you're going to take 24 times 7. 4 times 7 is 28. And 7 times 2 is 14 plus 2 is 16. 168 hours in a day. Alright, number 5 from yesterday's lesson. It says, what fraction of the group is shaded? So first of all, we're going to say, we always want to find the part over the whole. Part over the whole. So what's shaded? Count them. 1, 2, 3 is the part. Now you got to count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is the whole. And our answer is 3/7. 16 is about, or number 6 is about the easiest one on the page. 19, the factors of 19 are 1 and 19. 2 doesn't go in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. None of those go in there. 19 is just 1, and 19, that's called a prime number. We got a lesson coming up where we're going to talk about some prime numbers. Number 14. We got 1/2 of 100. Sorry, we got 1/10 of 100 and 1/2 of 20. So let's divide by the bottom number here on number 14. We have 100 divided by 10 is compared to 20 divided by 2. Well, 2 goes into 2 once, and 2 goes into 0 0 times. 10 goes into 100 10 times. And so we find out that these two were actually equal. Alright, number 22. Number 22. In an investigation that we skipped over to match up our test, it's asked for what number is the numerator of this factor. And remember, numerator is written over the denominator. Numerator over the denominator. So which is the numerator? The numerator is the 2. So number 22, you're going to put n equals 2. Numerator equals 2. All right, 23. I'm not going to write it, but I'll let you write it, but I'm going to help you with it. We're going to chunk this one. 123, and the comma says 1,000. And the second chunk says 400. 123,400. Okay, it says the cost of the 4 items in the school cafeteria are shown on the table below. Ollie purchased all 4 items for lunch. He must have been hungry. What did it cost? So what you're going to do to set that problem up is you're going to add them. Remember, whenever we're working with decimals, we say to ourselves, line up the decimal points. Line up the decimal points. And it's just a big old addition problem. The last one I want to help you with is number 27. It says, how many years are in a century? Remember, you can look this up in lesson 28. A century equals, for A, 100 years. And B, how many years is in a half a century? So what is a half of 100? Whenever we divide by half, we divide by 2. 2 goes into 10 5 times. 5 times 2 is 10, and you have zeros. 50. So half of 100 is 50 years. And then you have C. It says use the numbers from A and B to make a fraction equal to a half. We've done this about a bazillion times. The smaller number on top. So we got A, 100 years. We got B, 50 years. And we got C, 50 over 100. All right, guys, check me out on our Zoom call if you need any more help, and we'll see you then.